In this video, we will walk through a complete demonstration of CBR generation for TNM cap with revenue capping. Before we begin, please ensure that the project is in approved status and also it has a active resource allocation as there are a prerequisites to generate a CBR. Since the process of project creation and RMC has been covered in their respective videos, we will now proceed directly with the CBR generation. So let us log in as a project manager. This is the project manager home screen. So expand the left navigation, click on projects, click on my projects. This is the project that we have created for this revenue capping. So just click on this project ID. Here we can see the project status is set to in progress and project approval status is set to the project approved. So let us go to this project commercial tab. To generate a CBR for the project, please ensure that the following conditions are met. That are, billing type is set to TNM, sub-billing type is set to TNM with cap, capping type is set for revenue capping. For the project, we need to add PRJ SOW. So in this project, we have added the PRJ SOW also. And this project should have an active resource allocation. So let us go to this allocation workflow tab. Here we can see the resource got allocated and he is active. Once this all conditions are met, then we can generate a CBR. Let us go to the CBR tab. To generate a CBR, click on Generate CBR. Here in the CBR filter, the user need to select the CBR date range. Select the start date and end date. The start date and end date should fall within the project start date and end date. Select the start date as March 1st and end date as 31st of March. Select the PRJ SOW PO that we have attached for this project from the drop-down, and we need to give the client calendar working days. That is, we can give from 1 to 31. So let us give as 20, and if the user click on this resource allocated hyperlink, they can see the resource who got allocated for this PRJ SOW PO. Here we can see the resource who got allocated. So go click on back, and now let us click on proceed to generate a CBR. Here we can see the filters that we have given: the start date, end date, client calendar working days, PRJ SOW. If the user want to download the CBR details, they can click on this download to download the CBR details. So let us go to this invoicing horizontal view. Select the task type category as billing work. And for this project, the project hours are 8 hours. Let us fill the time card for this user. So let us give as 8. If we give 9, we can see the red line is highlighting because for this project, the project hours are 8. So let us change to 8. And click on save. Here we can see the invoicing time card has been successfully saved. Now let us click on the summary tab. Here we can see the invoicing adjusted hours. The summary details will be populated based on the details that we have given in the invoicing horizontal tab. So let us go to this invoicing vertical tab. Here also, based on the details that we have given in the invoicing horizontal view, the details will be populated here in the vertically. And in the non-billable time card, the resource who got allocated for this PRJ SOW is having non-billable task and has been submitted a timesheet for that non-billable task. Here we can see that the time cards. Now let us go to this overview tab. Here we can see in the CBR details, the CBR ID is automatically generated and it will be unique for each and every CBR. And the CBR date range will be auto-populated based on the details that we have given while generating a CBR. And this PRJ SOW PO that we have selected while generating a CBR, that will be auto-populated. If this PRJ SOW is having funded by, then that will be populated here. And this project details will be populated based on the details that we have given while creating a project. And user must attach the attachment for this. So he can attach one or more attachments. So I'm attaching one. If the user want to delete, he can just delete it. And the total PRJ SOW value for this selected PRJ is 1000 and remaining is also 1000 because for the selected PRJ SOW, we do not raise any CBR. So the remaining is also 1000. The current CBR billing amount is 10. The invoicing amount is also 10. If the user want to apply any discount, the discounted amount will be reduced from this invoicing amount. And no further CBR will be raised for this discounted portion, and the attachment is mandatory. And also, if the user want to add any CBR adjustment, they need to give the amount, and also attachment is mandatory for the CBR adjustment as well. The project manager comments will be automatically populated. If the user want to give any comments, they can just give and submit. For now, let us save and see what is the status of the CBR. So let us click on save. Here we can see the CBR got successfully saved and the status got changed to draft. So let us click on this CBR ID. Here we can see the discard option. If the user want to discard the generated CBR, they can click on discard. And now let us click on submit to submit this CBR. So just click on yes. Here we can see the CBR is successfully submitted and the status got changed to pending for invoicing manager approval. So let us click on the CBR ID and here we have the recall button. When the CBR status is in pending for invoicing manager approval, then we have an option to recall. If the project manager recalls, he can just edit the CBR and send back again to the approval. So let us log in with the invoicing manager, that is Pooja Kesari for this CBR. Log in as the Pooja Kesari. This is the home page for the Pooja Kesari. Expand the left navigation. Click on actions. Click on CBR approvals. This is the CBR that we have generated and sent for the approval. So click on the CBR ID. Here the invoicing manager can see this CBR filter, CBR details, project details, and also the current CBR finance details. Invoicing manager can also edit the CBR details. Let us go to the invoicing horizontal tab. Here the invoice manager, that is Pooja Kesari, can edit this invoicing horizontal tab also. Even if the invoice manager want to attach any attachment, they can add, and if they want to delete the attached attachment, they can delete. If they want to give any discounted amount, they can give, and if they want to add any CBR adjustment amount, they can just add and click on save to save the details. This edited details will be populated to the PM as well. And if this invoicing manager want to download this CBR, they can just click on this download button to download this CBR details. If they want to view the project for the CBR, they can click on this view full project details to view the projects. If the user want to send back the CBR back to the project manager, they click on send back so that it will go for the PM. For now, let us click on approve to approve this CBR. Give the comments and approve. Here we can see the CBR approved successfully. So let us log in with the PM and see whether the status got changed or not. Go to the CBR tab. This is the CBR that we have generated and sent for the approval. Here we can see the CBR status got changed to ready for invoicing instruction. That's it for this video. Thank you.